having sort of that recognition, right? That awareness of yourself comes from how you grew up with the way your dad was living.
Well, this is the thing about my father. You know, yeah, he cheated on my mother. That's true. But respectfully, it wasn't like he was all over the place with it. He had one other family, as opposed to him being all over the place.
When you say he had another family,
He had another family, another house, other kids, other family he was taking care of while he was not taking care of us. We were not poor because we didn't have money. We were poor because my father took the money and gave it to somebody else instead of my mother and her 6 kids that he had with her. That's why. So when my sisters, when they went at my father, they went at my father because they're women. So the first thing that came to their mind was fidelity or infidelity. When he had a conversation with me, one of the most profound discussions that I've ever had in my life was courtesy of my Uncle Freddie, his older brother. He was sitting in there, and my father was getting on me about something. I want to hear from you. And I never spoken to him like that. But I turned up on him because my mother was approaching retirement. And I had watched my mother for 20 years working 16 hours a day, 7 days a week with 1 week's vacation. All because she had to keep the lights on and a roof over our head and food on our table and clothes on our back because he didn't help her do it. And my issue with him was, how could you do that? I would not have liked you cheating on my mother, betraying my mother, or anything like that. But the man in me is more preoccupied with you having her do what I deem to be a man's job. Now, I know that's not popular to say in today's day and age. I don't give a damn. I'm a man. To me, your responsibility is to provide first, to do all that you can. Your woman, the woman in your life, whether it's your girl, it's your wife, or anybody in between, should know that you are the kind of man that prioritizes taking care of business. And that whatever you can't do, it's because you legitimately can't do it, as opposed to you choosing not to.
Hold up, limitless, niggas to me, can't pin in it. I fought to hear to witness it.